specimen Macrobrachium may be our best answer. It matures in only 9 months. We and other organizations are trying to maintain the specimen Macrobrachium under controlled conditions. Still in the research area.
Hi! I was afraid you weren't going to make it.
Oh, I had to stop and pick up some more film. And of course I had forgotten what a long ride it is from the mainland. Hey, what is this? Your answer to world hunger?
Don't laugh, it may be. Part of it anyway, if we're lucky. Come on, I'll introduce you to the great McNeil.
Oh, well, what does he think of the idea?
Well, I only had a chance to mention it to him once, but he's terrific. He'll go along. Okay, great.
We can unlock the secret of the rapid growth of the Macrobrachium. Perhaps we can use it to speed up the growth of other species of crabs. Paragraph. Yes, Lynn.
Dr. McNeil, this is my friend Jan Raines.
Hi, Jan. Very glad to meet you.
Hello.
Yes.
Jan's the photojournalist I told you about.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
What I'd like to do, with your permission, of course, is an article on you and your research.
Oh, yeah, that's very nice. Why us?
Well, I've been commissioned to do an article on world hunger. So when Lynn told me about your work here...
You found crabs too interesting to resist.
No, it's just that you people are doing something positive about some of our problems today.
Young lady, if you think flattery will get you anywhere, you're right.
Great. Well, then I can do the story?
Yes, on one condition.
What's that?
Well, I'd like to have final approval of your material. You see, we're dependent here on various philanthropic and government agencies for our financing.
I understand. It's a deal.
Photographically, I don't know how interesting our lab will be, but we'll cooperate in any way we can. Jan, say hello to Pete Adams. I think he's after my job.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. Jan Raines.
How are you?
Jan's doing a story here about our research. You wouldn't mind her looking over your shoulder for a while, would you?
I don't mind at all.
Look, I got one of those impossible schedules today. So why don't you and Lynn brief Jan about the work we're doing? Show her around the facilities and all that. Give me a ring in the morning, will you?
Right.
We'll work out a time to talk.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you very much, Dr. McNeil.
So, Pete, do you want to start with the tanks outside?
Yeah, you go ahead. I have some work here I have to finish up with, but I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
All right?
Which the company emphasizes is still preliminary, has turned up evidence of at least 2 other mechanical failures which officials say could have been related. One of them, a steam line relief valve that was stuck in the closed position, and the other, an improperly welded pipe support that was found within 4 feet of the spot where the steam line broke open. Company officials at first refused to be interviewed on camera
Help yourself
about
to
the
some
incident
coffee.
this morning,
Ken, this is
but
Jan
only a few
Raines.
minutes
Hi.
ago,
How
they
you doing?
decided to
Fine,
answer about
thanks.
3
How's the
questions
coffee?
from one of our
not bad. Would you like coffee?
About the accident at the nuclear power plant this morning, Diana Gonzalez has a live-eye report.
At 6 this morning, a full alert went into effect here at the power plant. All indications were that a nuclear accident had taken place. However, company officials assure us that it was a false alarm. With us is Fred Quinby, a company representative. Mr. Quinby, can you tell us exactly what happened this morning?
Yes, the malfunction was a minor mechanical problem. One of the gauges that monitors the reactor failed, and it did not present a hazard to anyone. And although what actually happened was insignificant, it helped demonstrate that both personnel and fail-safe devices built into the system performed flawlessly.
Thank you, Mr. Quinby. I'm Diana Gonzalez, reporting live from the power plant.
Today's series of mechanical failures, which
Be
apparently
scary.
began at 5 a.m., marks
Ready?
the 4th time
sure.
in the last 6 months that
Bye.
this power plant has
See ya.
been shut down for the repair of damage.
Okay, now this is where it all begins. The seawater is pumped from the bay into these tanks, and the sediment and larger particles settle to the bottom. And then the clean salt water is pumped into the tanks inside where we conduct our experiments. Now these are the holding tanks for all the crabs we'll be using later.
How long do crabs live?
Nobody really knows, but we've found crabs on the Andros Islands that are thought to be about 20 years old.
And most crustaceans like these reach maturity in 4 to 8 years. But under controlled farming methods, we have been able to reduce that period to 2 years, in some cases.
So you get more protein and faster, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
How's that done?
Really, the fact of the matter is, it's just warm water. this water warmer than the environment around it.
And we found that fish and crustaceans living in the rivers adjacent to factories and power plants were maturing much faster than normal.
Yeah, and the reason for that is that the water that is discharged from the factories is heated. Otherwise, it wouldn't have this effect on the shrimp and crabs. What we have done is duplicate that process in the laboratory, and it works.
Have you gotten any cooperation from the plant here on this island?
What, are you kidding? That plant could easily destroy marine life simply by neglecting to tell us that they accidentally discharge contaminants.
There are no contaminants in those discharges.
And what makes you so sure of that?
My father works there.
Failures which caused this morning's shutdown at the nuclear power plant may be more serious than first reported. Federal investigators who started a full-scale inspection of the plant just hours ago now say that at least 46,000 gallons of radioactive water was spilled onto the floor of the reactor building when a main steam line burst shortly before dawn.
Huh?
One highly placed official source.
Thanks. How's my girl?
How are you?
Bushed.
Me too.
Busy?
Very. I was over at the Marine Lab on the island all day. I started working on an article on some of the research they're doing over there. Oh, Marguerite. Oh, Marguerite. How about right over there?
Okay.
Thanks. Ooh, this looks great.
Of course it looks great. I made it. Now you eat every bit. You'll need all your strength now that you found a new young man.
What young man?
A young man, Mr. Ames?
Well, I guess Jan will have to tell you about that.
Thanks a lot, Marguerite.
What young man?
He's a teaching assistant in marine science. And his name's Pete Adams.
Adams? Pete Adams?
Yeah. Do you know him?
No. No, you just make him sound pretty good.
Well, don't worry, Dad. He's no threat to you. So, how was your day?
Oh, I guess you heard what happened.
Yeah. Was there any real danger?
None. Of course, when an alert happens, we never know until enough data comes in to make an evaluation.
Well, then a real disaster could occur.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that. We've got the best minds, the most sophisticated equipment, and I've got great confidence in the technology behind our security systems.
Dad, you sound like you're still talking to reporters at a press conference.
I guess I do at that. I'm sorry.
Look, is there any possibility that the water from the plant might cause some kind of harmful consequences in the future?
No, not a chance.
But just suppose that our science and technology aren't as advanced as we like to think they are.
Well, sweetheart, do you think I'd risk you or anyone living around here?
No.
Finish your dinner.
Okay.
How you doing, Professor? Hey, Pete, when are you going to venture away from me to catch more fish?
What do you want to be, a millionaire?
Yeah, just for one day.
leaving the food out for him. He just scoffed up a bunch of oysters.
Yeah, I fed him this morning. Hey, Rosie.
Hi. Would you take these over to Cohen?
Sure.
Thank you, darling.
Hey, Amos.
Baby!
Oh! Hey! Oh! Oh, you're too much woman for me, babe.
Well, you'll never know until you try it, Mother.
Whoa, hold on now, sweet pea. You are looking at 185 pounds of southern love, romance, and adventure.
Come on. Jeez, baby. Okay, you ready for the big time?
I'm ready.
Okay, make a deal.
My speeding is just Sebastian.
Are you kidding? $50.
You're on. Charlie, your call go.
Two?
Come on, give me the money. Sweetheart, where are you? $50.
Okay, listen to me now. This is the big time, and you better win or the old lady's gonna knock the hell out of me. Come on.
Hey, I'm talking to my fighter. $50.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ready? On your mark, get set, go! Go, come on! Come on,
man. Move. No, that's not it. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, he sleeps good.
You're just in time for some oysters, Hanson.
You want some conch shell, Rosie? Made just a made a big batch on there.
That sounds good. Maybe later. Any mail?
Yeah, it just looked like junk to me. I don't know.
Well, you don't suppose that junk man might have put some money in it by accident, do you?
You need money, honey?
Well, I might need a little extra in the future.
How come?
Travel with some pretty fast company today.
Is that pretty fast or fast and pretty?
Could be both.
Hey, Amos, still playing with yourself? Two beers, please. Tell me, what's new, Charlie?
Oh, you missed a good crab race.
Where?
Corey lost $50.
Honest to God.
How about you? You catch any fish?
I got a couple of boxes. I like a big head on mine.
I know you do, Jim.
Oh, they look great. Tasty as heck.
Rosie, you're a sweetheart.
Ain't it the truth?
They ask a few questions at the table.
Thanks. So, who's the new girl?
She's doing a story on some of our research projects. Her name's Jan Raines.
What did you say? John Raines, mean Frank Raines' girl?
You know her?
No.
Of course you don't, but everybody knows about her. Real pretty girl.
Oh, yeah. You know her dad works over at the power plant.
Her dad is the damn power plant.
Did you hear what happened over there today?
Yep, it was on the TV.
Her dad's pretty important, huh?
Well, he's very influential. He may not be important at all.
No, he's got his finger in just about every pie.
Big bucks.
More than a decent man needs is what he's got.
You seem to know a lot about him.
He should. Your daddy and Moody used to be...
Rose, if you'd stop talking long enough to notice them glasses are empty, we might do some business around here.
You and Daddy used to be what? Yeah, but Rosie just
said nothing. Never mind what Rosie said, all right?
Okay. We're going home now. I got some things I gotta do.
Okay.
I'll see you, honey.
Okay, Rosie. Bye-bye. I'll see you, Moody.
Kid,
Yeah.
put some more food out for the dog.
Okay. Bye.
Take care, honey. I'm sorry, Moody, but you're going to have to tell him someday.
I don't want to ask some questions about Frank Raines.
He's a man now. He's grown.
Trains his folks, if Pete doesn't know his folks.
It was an accident, everybody knows.
Nobody knows. They damn well killed him. That's what everybody knows.
It's just your dang black Irish talking. It wasn't anybody's fault. Besides, what's past is past. Come on, Moody, can't you forget it?
Oh, Rosie, why don't you marry me?
That's past, too. Besides, we could probably not even be speaking by now.
Oh, I don't know that about that. You still make a hell of a conch chowder. And you got kind of cute buns there.
Now stop that. Why don't you get out there and he'll serve some drinks?
Oh, listen, why don't I come over to your place tonight? What do you say? We might find something to do,
You can't keep your hands off me, can you?
When you two get through playing grab ass, you think you can get me another beer?
Yeah, sure thing. I'll have one with you.
I'll show you where to go.
Wait a minute. You know I don't live here.
Well, you could have fooled me.
We'll see you tomorrow, Joe.
Come on over to both for a drink.
Oh, no, thanks. I got some plans.